Mitakai Orison. I hope you don't think that I would broach such an explosive topic like I did in my last video and not follow up with it. I also hope that this storm that has been threatening all day, I got 4 alerts on my phone saying this massive thunderstorm is coming. And it seems to be on the edge of it right now. Either it's going to pass us by or it's going to come down. You might hear some rolling thunder. But, see, here's the thing. Everything I've ever talked about and everything I ever will talk about, it has a common thread. And the common thread is truth. Capital T. I know you've heard me speak of this before. Maybe like you're thinking, oh, here he goes again. This is paramount. We must be truthful to ourselves. We must be truthful to each other, to our neighbor. And as far as I'm concerned, neighbor is everybody. And we must be truthful to life itself, the essence of life, the creator of life, the purpose of life. Life. We must be true. But it's so difficult. We so often don't do that because what we like to do, humans, is to put ourselves and others into boxes. And boxes, by definition, limit. You have all this space around the box, but you put the box, and all that space is now completely off limits, and you have a limited amount of space to meet the criteria of being in the box. And it's very easy, it's very lazy, it's very convenient to put somebody else in the box because you say, well, if that person exhibits a certain behavior or has a certain thought or says a certain thing, then that person must belong to that box. Very, very lazy. And it's just convenient for us because then we don't have to try to understand the other person. We don't have to try to dialogue with the person. We don't have to try to forge a relationship with the person. It's just extremely convenient. Yep, there's the thunder. And the thunder rose. Then we put ourselves into a box, and just like we don't realize when we're actually harming ourselves, we don't realize when we're putting ourselves into a box. That is harming ourselves. So we can say that we only need to have certain thoughts and exhibit certain behaviors, forbid ourselves from having any other thought, and forbid ourselves from acknowledging any other thought from any other person because we are in the box. The boxes become prisons. By the very definition of a box, it is a prison. So if we say that we belong to a certain category, be it ethnic, be it cultural, be it sexual, be it political, be it whatever, be it social, if we belong to a certain category, then we are saying that we will only accept people that belong in that same category, in the same box. Or, we accept people that actually say, we accept people in that box. See, the thing is, if you are saying that I am oppressed culturally, I am oppressed ethically, I am oppressed sexually, I am oppressed socially, then you automatically limit yourself. And there's no way out of it except to open up the confines of the box. When we say that that person over there is in that box, as far as we're concerned, there's no way out of that box, no way out of that prison, because we put them there against the will and sometimes with the will. Now you don't have to admit, but there is objective reality. There's a storm right now. There's thunder. There's rain. There's lightning. There's the earth. There's soil. There's wood. There's our bodies. Objective reality. Objective reality that the rest of the world isn't dependent upon white people to make them feel good about themselves. The rest of the world is not dependent upon white people to achieve their potential. That we, humanity, every single individual, can achieve their potential with the help of others, but mainly with belief in oneself, mainly with exercising our own agency. If we say, to get back to this topic that I brought up in the last video, Gender Nation X, if we say that of ourselves, I'm a man, but identify as a woman, and I'm going to deny objective reality. This objective reality of my body is all the space that I'm talking about. This is reality. Just like subjective reality that there is space. And we don't have to confine ourselves to a box. But if I deny all that and I say, no, I don't belong in all that space. I belong in the box. And the box, by definition, means that I will be oppressed and discriminated against, and I will constantly have to fight for my rights. That I am constantly dependent upon others. I guess in this case it would be dependent upon cisgenders, heterosexuals, maybe even white heterosexuals. And I'm dependent upon others to acknowledge my existence for me to feel safe, for me to be safe, for me to be whoever I want to be. But you're not whoever you want to be. You want to exist in the box. You have an entire society that is saying, here's the box. And you are part and parcel of it. You are absolutely essential to the box. In therapeutic thought, therapeutic foundation, we were actually against the idea of putting yourself into a box. We actually say, and we actually encourage to say, to look inside and say, oh, I can be such a fantastic ray of light for this world. We encourage others not to limit themselves, and we help them, we guide them along the way to reject these limitations, to realize that there is no box. But in the last few years, and especially in the last year, the push has been, no, the box exists. We're going to put you in the box. We are going to deny your agency. Your agency should be, I'm free to develop however I want. And as I said in the last video, to express yourself however you want, as long as you don't hurt others, and please, God, don't hurt yourself by limiting yourself. But do not exist in the box because you deny yourself agency. It seems like right now, the box is only supposed to exist for white folks, or maybe within every individual demographic, culturally, ethically, socially, sexually. No. This is harmful. This denies individuality. This denies agency. This denies the full expression and the full maturity and the full development of our souls, of ourselves. Be who you want to be. But don't put yourself in a box. You exist outside of the box. I'll get more into this. For now, peace, 4 fingers. Put my little 4 fingers there within the box of this video screen. I think it's clever. Whatever. See ya.